Uno see the thumbnail, uno see the title. Vybz Kartel, Buju Banton, Massacre, Akon, Savage 21, Black Rhino, Russian, Spice. People, Vybz Kartel deal with Atlanta like no other entertainer has ever done it before. Even from the UK, big up yourself. Welcome to the next live on JAYY-PRO-WORLD. Buju Banton have to set the record straight with some little cheap underpaying promoter in Europe. What Vybz Kartel and Buju Banton have in common? Buju Banton do 10 years in a US prison. Vybz Kartel do almost 13 years in a Jamaican prison. Both entertainers, after doing over a decade in incarceration, you expect them to come out of prison and come charge, no little 20, 30, 50,000 US dollar to do a show? When they have been locked down, incarcerated for over a decade without performing for any show at all. This is why Buju Banton will be able to see eye to eye with Vybz Kartel. No matter the fee where Vybz Kartel want charge. And Buju Banton got defend theme to make him know say. Buju Banton tell them straight, exploiting is over. Slavery days is over. Him now left him yard and go Europe go work for like 20,000 US and not 30,000 US dollar. As a legend in this. You understand me I say? Strength 21, big up yourself right through same way. As a legend in this. First and foremost, Vybz Kartel, without a doubt, show the world why in charge the money we're in charge. Another sold out show in Atlanta. The Europe Freedom Street sold out. You're booking Vybz Kartel. You're booking someone for sold out your shows them. But yet still not have some little cheap promoter. I come tell a man with a charge. Look what Vybz Kartel do. Vybz Kartel bring Akon on him stage. Savage 21 on him stage. Massacre on him stage at the State Farm Arena. You no pay for that. So what I say? No money could have pay for all of that. If you know if you book a Akon, how much you know got Akon have a city for himself. You no can pay Akon if you want to charge you know anything. Akon have a city for himself. What you can tell that man say about money? You think if Akon gonna charge 20 and 30,000 US dollars, could have a city for himself? A lot of the international acts them are going to respect Vybz Kartel because they know say I don't know regular dancehall artist this. You know have to look up to him, you know how much him value? You have to pay over $1 million US dollars to get this man on your show. This Jamaican guy. We don't understand. Why you think Akon or any one of them have to rate Vybz Kartel? Because them know no regular dancehall artist is like one used to. We have some little squabba. We take one little 20 or one little 30,000 US dollars and say, oh, a big money that for sure. You don't know no value. You don't know no value. You think Buju Banton a hold back nothing? Buju Banton don't know say me do 10 years in a prison. I want to know why me come do. Come on Europe, come. Yeah, you man say how much you want to pay man them 20,000 euro. If you pay a big artist like Buju Banton and Barry Sammons. And Barry Sammons the man a burn out. Look upon a legend like Barry Sammons. Jesus. Yo, if Barry Sammons charge you $1 million for your show, man, you're supposed to be glad, man. Me see Barry Sammons lock down some. You never see Europe Festival them? You no ever see Europe Festival them? Then the venue then in Europe about 50 or 60,000 people. Them not keep them in a venue, them keep them in some big park some big park, then keep them sitting there in Europe. I don't want the man, I don't want to pay the man. If you can't book the man, them a long time Europe a do it too. Man go on tour of Europe, tour down Europe, the world tour of Europe, and then barely see money when them come back. Them not come back off a tour 1 month tour than $500,000 US. Listen to me now, artists and entertainers. You see, if the promoter them can't pay you, tell the promoter them say this is a partnership. Yeah, a partnership then. All the money make when the show and a this me want and a that me want. Because guess what? You can't go perform no more, brother. You make the man them look down on reggae music and undermine dancehall and undermine reggae music. Me have to respect Vybz Kartel, I have to respect Buju Banton. Buju Banton say what you expect. This little Europe boy I come talk about from Buju Banton come from prison. Him not touring Europe because he want X amount of money, it's too expensive. A man can do 10 years of prison and come out and work for $20,000 US as a legend in a reggae music. Look how many years you know exploit the reggae artists, them and the dancehall artists them in Europe. Look how much millions and billions you know make off of them. I want to still want the man them come to Europe, come perform for $10,000 US and $20,000 US. Where? But you still have some little dabba Europe, Jamaican artists will still go over there go perform for the same thing anyway. Vybz Kartel know him worth. You hear me say? Buju Banton and Vybz Kartel know him worth. And Buju Banton not charge nowhere near Vybz Kartel money. Then if you are complaining about Buju Banton $150,000 US where you want or euro. Suppose you go book Vybz Kartel. Go check Vybz Kartel then no. If you tell Vybz Kartel about Europe right now, Vybz Kartel will tell you €2 million. Because you know when worth. And a man if you know say Vybz Kartel set the game and change the game and put respect on dancehall. As much as all them a bash Vybz Kartel. When you book a Vybz Kartel, you know, you get more than what you pay for. You hear me say? Vybz Kartel is not an artist where you book a headliner show and Vybz Kartel come and run up on the stage by himself and then mix him in and do him and him perform and come off. Look what Atlanta get. You get a Spice. You get a Massacre. You get a Akon. You get a Savage 21. You get a Russian. You get a Black Rhino. You want to go on? Come on, guys. You pay one artist for performance and you get one of 6. And you go complain about the money with the man charge. You complain about it. Who tell us the money with Vybz Kartel charge? And the money in charge so anybody when bring past stage and can give them a piece of food. See I Spice, my sister will $100,000 US. Nothing no back of that. Rhino, a long time I give my brother and the thing tough for you. All $50,000 US Black Rhino. You see me I deal with? Oh, you know say no say man doing thing. You know a ball about this and ball about that. If you no cheap promoter, you no reach out a dancehall and reach out a reggae music. At time for you no pay the artists them. Me no business about no artists about them want do this for fans and do this for fans. Not. When you no get all and sick and pauperized and I got poor house, you no see no fans. Dancehall music and reggae music and all them quick money kind of thing. No have no longevity in it. That's why you no see enough top footballer go back broke. Top basketballer go back broke. Top cricketer go back broke. Because them make the money and them never set the thing right with them go cheap. If Stanford 2029 come in, you think say Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels would have reach out? You think they would have reach out? And what them do, because them no want the cricketer, they make no money. Them lock up the man. Because them no want the cricketer, they make no money. If I never fit that man with them kind of 2020 and them thing they come in, cricketer would have never make money because cricket was never a sport to make money. If I never fit Saudi Arabia right now, the real money you make for some footballer when you up there on the podium, some regular footballer. See, Leon Bailey there right now, when me used to get all a contract figure, ga something there. Saudi Arabia, how much £1,000,000? He would have never get that. Because man on Ronaldo and them man there, and Messi and them man there. And Neymar and them man there. And that you know have to know. So you see, if you don't know no value, that's why no matter where a man wants to, me have to respect Vybz Kartel. And history, you respect Vybz Kartel do to Atlanta. Imagine Vybz Kartel draw out everybody who can get a ticket for him show. Anybody who not come a Vybz Kartel show is because they couldn't get no ticket. And Vybz Kartel could have had another show follow up in Atlanta and it sold out just to see him. Nobody never expect Massacre. Nobody never expect Akon. Nobody never expect Savage 21. And that me I try show you, but that is Vybz Kartel. Every one of these top entertainers, I want to see whether international or Jamaican, want to share a stage with Vybz Kartel. Look when Vybz Kartel do the other place, I can't even remember the name. Look when Vybz Kartel do, he get Skilly Bang, Shensia, and all these others. Come on, man. I don't know I complain about the money. You know, see, I be a history man. Yo, the performance there with Vybz Kartel and Massacre are something to talk about. Remember, say Massacre is not a regular artist, you know. Massacre is not your regular everyday artist. Massacre is an artist who stay consistent throughout all this time and never fall off. When Massacre drop album, the place mash up every single time. Vybz Kartel love Massacre song, them especially when they say, me no mix or mingle. You see me I deal with Vybz Kartel, I'm favorite song that. Vybz Kartel know you to have talent. Vybz Kartel know you to great. And remember, enough time we hear Massacre come and do some song, we say my king and this and that. And every man I say, Ray, a Vybz Kartel. But at the end of the day, every man is a king in their own right. Remember, every man is a king in their own right. But at the end of the day, when this more clear, the crowd, the people will always choose the ultimate king. But in every man's own right, they are a king. So you can't knock a man to say I'm a king. But when you go say you are that king, remember the ultimate decision is down to the people. And it's not hard to know who people choose that they are king because it has written right out there. That's why when we come and really bash no artists or call them down or discredit them work. But the people choose Vybz Kartel as the king of dancehall. You can't deny it. Which other artist can charge over $1 million US and get it? And no say work giving it to him too. Because here's the difference with a lot of these artists. Respect to Barry Sammons, respect to Buju Banton, and respect to all of the other artists them before Vybz Kartel, or who is even there with Vybz Kartel. Respect to Beenie Man same way, but remember, watch the difference now. Watch the difference which makes Vybz Kartel, which makes Vybz Kartel so demanding, which makes Vybz Kartel can charge over $1 million US and I forget it. Vybz Kartel has been around a long time, but tell you what, Vybz Kartel is the only artist who have been around from them time there. We still atop the chart them. We still a trend. We still a run the place and dominate it. And have you under a chokehold. Beenie Man say my king. When last Beenie Man get a hit song? Buju Banton a legend, but Buju Banton not have hit song around the place. Barry Sammons a legend. Barry Sammons not have hit song around the place. Hit song back a hit song in the same time, you know. Since Vybz Kartel come from prison, how much hit song Vybz Kartel get? How much hit song Vybz Kartel get since Vybz Kartel come from prison? How much song Buju Banton drop since Buju Banton come from prison? How much new songs Barry Sammons are drop right now? Because people, and this is where some of them Europe promoting and understand. They must say Barry Sammons can't pull out these people and a fool in Shima talk. A fool in Shima talk. If you got Barry Sammons and Buju Banton concert, you know remember? But Berry Sammons can't pull out this somebody and Buju Banton can't pull out this somebody there. If it got Berry Sammons and Buju Banton concert, come on no man. But you will always have producer, promoter, if you say, discredit the artist because them want discredit the artist to pay some little cheap chump change. And a long time them do that with reggae. You think they can book a Drake, a Chris Brown, or a Kendrick, or any one of them artists there, or a Rihanna, or even a Mariah Carey, or even Nicki Minaj, or even Cardi B, and give them what they want to give them. Them would even try that. See them book Drake for Wireless Fest there right now, and Kartel book for it too. You think they can pay Drake a little bit of money? You think you can go book a Taylor Swift and tell him, boy, you give him 50 and 100,000 US dollar? Them not try that. You can book a Akon and tell him, say, you give him 50,000 and 100,000 US dollar. Them man do that tell you say that them use and feed them dog. Them use and pay the man to wash them car. So if you are going to give him 50 or 100,000 US dollar, what more do with it? That's a thing gardener alone. So then they will never do it with international artists like some artists when they overseas and them thing there. But them always try these things with Jamaica artists. And because the Jamaica artists, they're frightened and grabalicious. So enough time and them make people look for a certain way and pay with cheap and deal with it cheap. Because them are charging man them cheap. And them don't know the value of them work. Them have an impact across the world. Oh, we not use on Spotify, on Apple Music, and on YouTube trending to tell you how demanding the music is. We don't have nobody now on the management team to track the progress on the music. This is how the music is very demanding. And the people them absorb it globally. That means that when a man book on for your stage show, you know if he charge. Gone are the days, no dancehall artists, no for you gone no foreign show, but no big show with no 15, 20, 30,000 spectators and a charge nothing under no 100,000 US dollar. Them have the money of foreign. The foreign promoter, them have their money. Can be a corporation and company run this promotional brand and these entertainment entities. So when you charge them all 120,000, 130,000, them laugh after uno. Them laugh after uno. If uno member, you know, and at least people not understand, you know, if you not put a value on yourself, or you expect a man to put a value on you. If Vybz Kartel not charge over $1 million, you think nobody are going to respect him as an artist and know so them have to pay him that? See there, them say Rihanna charge 6 million for a Dubai wedding performance. Just cool no man, Rihanna artist. If you no can't pay, don't book me. $6 million for your wedding performance. You have to know your value. Or you think Rihanna become billionaire? You think 20 and 30,000 US dollar can make you a billionaire? When? As an artist, you drop down on the stage and then take your dead body. If you are going to think you are going to use 20 and 30,000 US dollar performance to turn billionaire in this. How that going to work? Buju Banton, no, you know, you Buju Banton run with the whole of them and say them days they over. Well, now use reggae artists and I pay them on a look 20 and 30,000 US dollar. 100,000 US dollar up. Push you up a cartel level to 1.5 million, 2 million. Remember, you know, artists, and this is a lot of art. When you're at. When your music is high on demand, your music is high on demand. Oh, no, know that. When you're not hot, you know, it's different, you know, when you're not trending, you know. But when you're hot and you're in high demand, correct, look on it. Let me give you an example now. When Skeng did the top end game, Valiant they in top end game, Roger Wild they in top end game, Kraft they in top end game, and Javilani and they in top end game, and the whole of them artists, the TJ they in top end game. Me now ask if I be a 30,000 or 40,000 US then pay them. They gonna take it. Because them a look funny different and say, well, a man now give $1 million US, 1 million Jamaican dollar for your show at Jamaica, you know. When me go America go perform, you know, when me come back, you know, $10 million workout to, you know, or 5 million, you know. A big name that, you know. Brother, you can get more. $100,000. $100,000. You can get a lot more, brother. Remember when me tell you that. So there is no way you're going to make some little man you're at the top of your game. You know when King at? Mrs. King will come to England and baiting and baiting. And then go on some big show and baiting and I sell off some arena. Come on, man. 2, 3, 4, 500,000 US you have your charge. Make them know you think no small. Because remember, you know, as long as you're hot and the people them need you and absorb your music, a promoter have to book you. Them cannot do it without booking Vybz Kartel. Because if they even put on a show right now, and they are known for the promoters who put on the most biggest show and the more exciting show. If you put on a show, you don't put a Vybz Kartel panny or put a big top artist panny where the people them love and want to see. People not gonna really have no interest in your show. They're not gonna have any interest in your show. And the artists them need to know this. When you're at, you're at. Charge your money when you're at. Because everybody want to see you. First and foremost, if you're never at them now, book you. You hear me say? If you're never at them now, book you. Right now, I see big artists will run out Europe. And a farm, I see in the back of yard a farm, Jabooks. Jabooks lock down Africa, lock down Europe and everywhere. When Jabooks are running thing. You would not live a star right now. When them bench you. So when you're at, take your money, charge your price. Because if you're at, because remember, you know, promoters get requests, you know. Enough artists don't know that. Promoters get requests. Because when a promoter go put on a big event, they have to have a briefing and a conference and discuss with the players them who involved, like the sponsors and everybody. How can they make this show big enough and satisfy the people? And they get requests of people who they can put on the show who are going to make an impact. And them I look for the artists them to bring out the crowd. So if you at, promoter go link you. Tell the promoter your price and give him a big price though. How big is you must have no people negotiate on the price. How big is show going to be? When the show keep? How much people? How much for the ticket? I saw your price yourself. I saw your price yourself. Can me ask you this right now? Vybz Kartel charge 1.5 million US dollar for St. Kitts show. And them say for the price of the ticket, they would have to sell 23,000 ticket to be able to pay Vybz Kartel the 1.5 million US. Okay, let me ask an artist this now. We act all a Jamaica artist. Vybz Kartel charge 1.5. So let's say St. Kitts when book you. And St. Kitts managed to sell 23,000 tickets. Right? Because you're at. And you charge St. Kitts 100,000 US dollar. You see where you lose out? They make 1.5 million US dollar off a ticket sale alone. And you charge them 100,000 US dollar because you're frightened and you're at. Because you're frightened. Be smart people. When you put a song out there, your song a trend. You see how much views they put your song. In a no time you reach 1 million views. And look how much thumbs up you get where people will like the song. And look how much feature you get everywhere all over the place. So let me ask you this right now. Let me ask you this as an artist right now, because when you short fall on yourself and then when your career go down the line, when you go on your face. When you go on your face, when you make nothing out of your career. Because when you short change on yourself. If Buju Banton and Kartel never did go to prison, probably they wouldn't even realize say, after the game set. And that Buju Banton and Vybz Kartel have in common. Then go to prison, go spend over a decade and then realize say, oh, no boy in a short team when they come a road. Anything when me feel to charge them and that me I charge them. Take it or leave it. If me at, you have to book me. Reggae artist, dancehall artist, if you're at, they have to book you. Oh, a promoter sure go at if he no book you. And if a promoter sell 23 or 20, suppose you go on venue, then book you for your venue now. We want 30,000 smaddy. And you see the venue sold out or 25,000 tickets sell. They make over 1.5 million US dollar, you know. So you're like 100. They made you somehow don't like charge 100,000. Cause you the man a boss say Buju Banton charge 100 or 150,000 there. So they want to pay 30,000 US dollar. So when a man who sell 23,000 tickets or even 20,000 tickets for your show, right? And make over $1 million US dollar in a ticket sale and give you as the artist 30,000 or 40,000 US dollar. You see what you do? You see what you do to yourself and the music? You see what you do to the culture? You think you can book a burner boy? You think, sure. You can book a burner boy for 30,000 US dollar or 50,000. Them man then take them show there. Your money have you up. Put value upon yourself as an artist. Worse, if you're at, make use of the time. Vybz Kartel at. Vybz Kartel trending. Vybz Kartel relevant. Any show you put him in and sold out the venue. So Vybz Kartel no need to drop in price. Because if you don't book Vybz Kartel, the other promoter we have in money will. Is that simple? Artists don't know this, man. As long as you know act, I want to stay up on top of no game. It better them know as an expensive artist and them know say if you don't have your money, don't call him. But the people them want to see him. And the people them will call through, you know, no understand say promoter get requests, you know. Because them have to do their marketing research, you know, to know the artists what the people them want to see. Because them look for other artists, other promoter stage show and see who they will have on the stage show and the flop. And see the one day where they book Kartel and they sell off. I saw promoter work. If you book Vybz Kartel and your show sold out, you don't have no space to put nobody else. And you make back your money. The next promoter want book Kartel too. It no matter how much Kartel I charge. He want book Kartel because this is a man who sold out any venue where you put him. And he act. And the whole world want to see him. Sure. So now you're a little idiot promoter you boy there where they are Europe. I come talk about Buju Banton as charge too much. Brother, don't go sit down here man and go. I hear some TV people them. Buju Banton tell them straight. The exploiting done, slavery done. No boy now work, me finna little chum change again. If you want me perform, if you want me a Europe, money have to push out and I when me a hard and I when me a charge too. If the price is at 250, and remember, also too, it depends on the time of the year when you're going to perform. Enough artists don't know this. A big promoter now book you for a wireless fest or a Glastonbury carnival or them sitting there. In the heights of summer, everybody a got a party. And in winter time, this is one good time they have a sun and keep in somewhere. Everybody a got a festival. And you get booked for your festival. We are all 4 days and 3 days. A $1 million if you charge. Because they no short of money. It depends upon the time. Summertime, your price will go up. When you got a show. You give and take when you keep an event in a one venue. But summertime, when event are keeping a some big old play field, where you can't even see the end of it in a some European country or some sitting. Brother, you not charge nothing under $500,000. Remember me tell you that. You not charge no under $500,000. You have to learn that in the game. Don't short change on yourself. And that's why enough artists, when them not trend and when them career flop, them broke. Them broke. Remember when me tell you that. You will never live to see Vybz Kartel beg for bread ever again. As long as life is on this earth, yeah. Vybz Kartel can't broke again. Oh, a man go broke again, we are charge 1.5 million for a show and him book out for the whole of next year. And they are booking for festival. A man Freedom Street, we a couple days show sold out. You see, if anything, I respect dancehall for respect Vybz Kartel and thank Vybz Kartel and appreciate Vybz Kartel that he make the world know say dancehall and reggae music is no longer what you guys know it. It is a commodity, a high value music, a high value culture. You have to pay for it. Remember when me tell you that. One J-Pro World, me people. Remember good no man? You not have to ask nobody nothing. And nobody not have to tell you nothing. I just one J-Pro World. Believe everybody. Big up on yourself. Thank you guys again for tuning in. You know what I mean? People, wanna check me out again tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Because you know me give you a video like almost every day. Big up on yourself. Love and love alone.